This is definitely one of my biggest space-saving hacks. Everything in your closet will have a home. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you are new here, my name is Shannon. Definitely go ahead and hit subscribe to stick around. I am so happy that you are here. Also, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, definitely go ahead and check that out. That's definitely where I tend to post a little bit more frequently, and you can kind of keep up with my day-to-day life over there. I will have links to the Instagram and all of my other social media accounts in the description box as always. But today's video is going to be a closet clean out / organization type of video, which I am so excited for. I know you guys love an organization vlog, and so do I. So I thought it would be fun if we can do our little fall closet swap together. It is a crisp, cool fall day here in Virginia, so it is officially time to break out all of the sweaters and completely switch over my wardrobe. I feel like I've done a pretty decent job over the past year or so of really going through my closet and cleaning out the things that I no longer wear or the things that need to be replaced. I'm sure there will be a few things here and there that we can clean out, but the main purpose of this video is primarily going to be organization, and I have a few new organizational items that I want to share with you guys and use throughout this video. So definitely grab a coffee, grab a snack if you want to organize your closet along with me. I am so excited to share some of my best tips and tricks for organizing your wardrobe with a small space. So with all of that being said, let's get started. I just pulled these 3 bins out from our storage closet. I know it looks like a lot, but I promise it's not that much. Fall and winter clothes are so much thicker and heavier than spring and summer clothes, so they just take up a lot more space. But these are just the really heavy sweaters, turtlenecks, shoes, boots, things that were not ready to come out in early September, October, but we can kind of work them in now. So this is primarily what we're going to be working with, and then we're going to filter out some of the more lightweight things that we can put away. This is the current state of my side of the closet. It's not terrible, but it could definitely be a little bit more organized. So we're gonna work on that, but the main thing that I wanna focus on is this shelf right here. I've had these baskets since I moved and they're great, but I didn't realize when I ordered them that they weren't actually the correct size. So I got some new ones that are a little bit bigger and that will also fit a lot nicer in the shelf. So to start, I think I'm just gonna go through and start pulling out everything that I know that I wanna put away and make room for some of the things that we're gonna bring in. Okay, so this is what we're working with in terms of the rest of the summer clothes that have to be put away. I found a few more sundresses, linen pants, shorts, a couple t-shirts, and tank tops. So all of these are going away for the season. And then over there, I started a little pile for donations. Brought you down here onto the floor because the main thing that I want to tackle before I go through the bins and add stuff onto the hangers is reorganize this shelf. So this is definitely one of my biggest space-saving hacks. This actually came from my dorm room. I saved it from college and I am so glad that I did. In school, I had this underneath my bed and it served a great purpose. I used to put bins in here very similar to this where I kept like my textbooks, extra bath towels. It saved so much room. I believe this was only like $40 at the time. They definitely don't make this exact one anymore because that was a long time ago, but they definitely still have something similar, so I will link it for you if I can find it. But such a space saver, and it's perfect in your closet because if you have a lot of pieces like sweaters and sweatshirts and things that you don't necessarily want to put on hangers, it's really nice to have them right in here. So I usually put sweaters, I have my jeans down here, I have some other pullovers, and I want to put my matching sets in one of these baskets. I have a big basket that you might have seen up at the top that holds all of my sweatshirts, but I do reach for my matching lounge sets a little bit more often, so I want to have those a little bit more accessible since I'm only 5'2", so it's a little hard to get up to the top shelf sometimes. So I want to make everything really nice and easy to grab in these bins. I ended up going with these. These are from Target. This is the 13-inch woven crate from the Bright Room brand. I actually have 2 of these up on the top shelf right now. I really like how those have worked, so I just wanted to go ahead and add more for this little shelf here. I think using decorative baskets and storage bins like this are so great in your closet because not only does it make it look more elevated, but it's practical because everything in your closet will have a home. To take things one step further and make sure that everything is easy to find, there's a few more things that I like to do. I started out by moving all of my fall and winter purses to the front so they'd be easy to find, and keeping all of my dresses and longer hanging pieces off to the side. Next thing I do is organize my hanging clothes by color and by sleeve length, which is definitely not required but makes it so much easier to find a specific piece. I also keep a couple of baskets on top of that white shelf where I keep my hats, clutches, and shoulder bags, smaller things that are sometimes harder to store. These tips are by no means groundbreaking, but they've made such a difference in my closet, so definitely let me know if you decide to try any of these out for yourself. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and maybe learned some new organizational hacks for your own closet. I'm gonna have everything that I use linked in the description box for you guys, and I will see you all in my next video.